Close your eyes, feel the sound. Brindle speaks the world unwound. Guiding light, the path is found. Brindle's vision, hear the call. Messages rise, they break the wall. Hope in the echoes, hope for waves of music flowing deep. Dreams awaken from their sleep. In the stillness, secrets keep.
What will you do when I sing out of tune? Would you stand and look at me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh man, we'll live for my friends. Oh baby, I get by. Why don't these my bodies? I see I'm gonna get it right. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
No, no. How do I feel at the end of a day?
Are you sad 'cause you're on your own?
I tell you I don't get sad no more. I'm gonna get by with my friends. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Keep on getting high, oh no. I need somebody to love. Oh, I need someone. That's just where I'm going, yeah. Somebody knows that's where I'm showing, baby. Oh, say I'm gonna make it with my friends. Ooh, I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying.
Would you believe in our love at first sight?
I'm certain it happens all the time, yeah.
What do you see when you turn
can tell you that it sure feels like mine. Oh, baby. Don't you know I'm gonna make it with my friends? I promise myself I'll get back. I say I'm gonna try and not work too hard. Well, yeah! Oh, there gotta be somebody doctrine and run alone. Someone to kill me now. Oh, yeah! Well, I say I'm gonna get by with my friends. Oh, yes, I'm gonna keep trying now. Keep on trying with my friends. Ooh, I'm never gonna stop there. I'm gonna keep on trying, yeah. I'm getting high, I'm gonna make it time, oh Lord. Gotta get with my friends. I gotta get by, yeah. I'm gonna get by, my Lord. I'm gonna tell them about it. I'm gonna tell them all, yeah. Whoa.
Gotta tell them all. Welcome to Brindle's Vision. This is the premiere episode on Rise Awakenings. We are now streaming on my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel for The Messengers, which is also the Rise Radio channel, and Twitch. So you can check us out, check me out in 4 different spots. Isn't that amazing? I'm so excited. I saw Michael J talking over in the chat about how he's a little nervous about his upcoming show. And, you know, I think you're sharing the nerves because I'm a little bit excited today too, and feeling a little bit nervous. I don't know why. I've been doing this a while, but it's there. I forgot to, in all of the newness, grab one of Carrie's special disclaimers. So I'm just going to make this up on the fly, and let those copyright people who even the computers, they kind of like to listen to us now. And if I hope that the music that I'm going to play today doesn't really violate, but according to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, I think, maybe 5, one of the two, please allow fair use, because I'm not trying to monetize this. I don't want anything back from it. I just want to share the voices and the amazing people that I have in my communities. So please don't block it. All right, enough. There you go. There's your on the fly weird Brindle disclaimer. Okay. PSA for today. I don't know that I really have one, except, and I'm going to talk about this more in the alpha message after the next set. But I'm a little upset with Governor DeSantis in Florida and some of his decisions as of late, because he didn't really go through what the people of Pulse went through, but made a decision to remove the memoriam that was left behind so that people could honor that event. So he decided to paint over the rainbow-colored crosswalk that had been placed in remembrance of the 49 people who lost their lives tragically that day. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that kind of archetype after the first set. But let's get some happy going for the moment, okay? We got Lauren BRT and Cheesy Harms. They've teamed up again. They did this for one of the Singtopia challenges, and it's called Cheeseburger in Paradise. A familiar song for most people. And then we're going to close it off with another group, OSJ Official, featuring our very own Alan of Oz, and they're going to bring us their take on Ordinary World. So let's get to the music.
Tried to amend my carnivorous habits. Made it nearly 70 days. Losing weight without speed eating sunflower seeds. Drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking up rays. But at night I'd have these wonderful dreams. Some kind of sensuous treat. Not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat, but a big warm bun and a huge hunk of meat. Oh,
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Heaven on earth with an onion slice.
Not too particular, not too precise. Just a cheeseburger in paradise.
Heard about the old time sailor men. They eat the same thing again and again. Warm beer and bread, they said, could raise the dead. Well, it reminded me of a menu at a Holiday Inn.
But times have changed for sailors these days. When I'm in port, I get what I need. Not just Havanas or bananas or daiquiris, but that American creation on which I feed.
cheeseburger in paradise.
Heaven on earth with an onion slice.
Not too particular, not too precise.
I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes, big kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good golly molly, which way do I steer for my cheeseburger in paradise? Making the best of every virtue and vice, worth every darn bit of sacrifice to get a cheeseburger in paradise. To be a cheeseburger in paradise, and just a cheeseburger in paradise. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes, big kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good golly molly, which way do I steer?
Yeah. Never fried. Woo. Pass that ketchup.
Oh, here you go.
Came in from a rainy Thursday on the avenue. Thought I heard you talking softly. I turned on the lights, the TV, and the radio. Still, I can't escape the ghost of you. What has happened to it all? Crazy silence say, where is the life that I recognize? Gone away.
But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive.
Passion or coincidence,
once prompted you to say, pride will tear us both apart.
Oh, pride's gone out the window, across the rooftops, gone away. Left me in the vacuum of my heart. Oh, what has happened to me? Crazy summer day. Where is my friend when I need you most? Gone away. I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Papers in the roadside tell of suffering and greed. Here today, forgot tomorrow.
Here beside the news of holy war and holy need, ours is just a little sorrow talk.
And I don't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I've yet to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Everyone is my world. Everyone is my world. Everyone is my world. Everyone is my world.
Ordinary World from Alan of Oz and OSJ Official. Wow. Those harms. I got to talk about those harms because, you know, I love creating harms for specific purposes and reasons to pull out specific emotions. And damn, guys, you you did. That song means a lot to me, especially since I personally used that as a theme song at the end of 2020 with everything that went on. But wow. Just wow. That was probably the most gorgeous version of that song I've ever heard. Oh, thank you for sending that in, Alan. So appreciated. Before that, we had Lauren BRT with the Cheesy Harms Group and Cheeseburger in Paradise offering a little fun. Perhaps I should have played that second so that we could get a little bit of a laugh after, but that was amazing. And I love the scenery and all the ad-libs and dialogue. That was so good. I hope that you guys got picked for the Singtopia list over in Smule, because it was deserved if you did. And I apologize, Music Star Man, that I was with all the new. Okay, Bad DJ forgot to backsell that amazing opening that you sent in with a little help from my friends, because that was perfect timing for a lot of things that have been going on for a lot of people. So thank you for that amazingly sung and performed reminder of just how important friendships are, and to remember that you don't ever have to go through it alone. Okay, I apologize. I'm probably going to be a little bit emotional, especially with what I'm about to talk about, because it bothers me. It bothers me when somebody makes a decision the way that it was for a crosswalk that meant so much to so many people who lost. I mean, it wasn't just the 49 people who lost their lives that day. I don't remember the exact date. But one person made a decision to change thousands of people's lives. The actions of one person. And in hopes to bring some type of healing and comfort and resolve for those left behind. A memorial was painted. It wasn't hurting anyone. It wasn't causing harm to anyone. But because one or a few decided that it was an eyesore that was causing no harm to anyone, I'm going to keep saying that. The healing was put on pause and switched to rage and anger. And this is a large-scale thing of watching your own reactions to something you don't like. You may not like it. It's your opinion. Is it harming you? Is it causing you physical and mental anguish? If so, walk away. Just walk away. You don't like it, you don't have to look at it. You don't think it's right, that's your right. But to make a decision like that, and now there's talks of tearing the building down altogether. If it's not being used, logically, that makes sense. But let me tell you, if you look over my Facebook and my timeline, you'll see a picture of a building that has stood empty and silent for 20 years as a memorial, because the family didn't want to do anything with it. They didn't want to see it owned by somebody else, because that's their marker. And I may have come across a little judgy in my post, but that's just me wishing that somebody would give it life again. If it's not harming you, leave it be. Just leave it be.
From walking home and tugging loads to seeing shows and evening clothes with you, from nervous touch and getting drunk to staying up and waking up with you. But now we're slipping at the edge, holding something we don't need.
all the delusions in the head. It's gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you and I'll be me, and I'll be me. Oh, I'll be me. From throwing clothes across the floor to teeth and claws and slamming doors at you. If this is all we're living for, why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself. It's funny how reflections change. When we become something else, I think it's time to walk away. So come on, let it go, let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? Forget about me, forget about me. Trying to put your hand inside of mine when we know it just don't belong. There's no force on earth could make it feel right. No, trying to push this problem up the hill when it's just too heavy to hold. Now think it's time to let it slide. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you and forget about me? Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Let the ashes fall, forget about me. Come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you? Now be me. You can forget about me. Ooh, forget about me. Let it go, let it be.
You know you have it. You take a moment, make it magic. Yeah, the way you move is so dramatic. I think I might make you a habit. Yeah. See all these faces, so many numbers on your wait list. Oh, you make me wanna make some changes. Drive me to drink, I'm drinking cases. Yeah, every step you take, everyone sing hallelujah. Because when you go low and I get higher, when you move that slow, it lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think I might be what you came here for. When you go low and I get higher, when you move that slow, it lights my fire. I'm at attention, I ain't got no shame, no inhibition, I'm just glad you came. Take a step into the light and flaunt it, leaving everybody broken hearted. God, it's a sauna so hot, the way you slide across the floor. I think you know that I'm only gonna beg for more. Every step you take, everyone ever when you move that slow. It lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think it might be what you came here for. Whoa, when you go low and I get higher when you move that slow. It lights my fire. I'm out of tension. I ain't got no shame, no inhibition. I'm just glad you came. Stuck in this game you started. Don't leave me broken hearted, 'cause I've got nothing left to lose. When you go low and I get higher, when you move that slow, it lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think I might be what you came here for. When you go low and I get higher, when you move that slow, it lights my fire. The way you slide across the floor, I'm only gonna beg for more. My flow
His flow. Oh man. Condi with Higher. I've never heard that song, but man, that was amazing. Thanks for introducing, because wow. Condi is only Condi can be, doing only as Condi can do. Damn. It's all amazing, man. Just amazing. And before that, we had Keith Ketlow with Let It Go. And what a perfect follow-up to the alpha message that I had for today. Let it go, let it be. Let people be. Let them breathe, let them feel. That's what it's all about, right? Shining a light where you can. And it starts from within. Let's get to the messages. We're going to start off today with Our Place. I used the Sacred Path cards today for the reading. All right. This guy stands for connection and empowerment. This card is one that's quite aligned with me on a personal level. Being a catalyst for changes in other people's lives and how effective that is requires that I be aligned and grounded. Many who know me know that when I'm out of alignment, it really shows and it affects the world around me that I'm directly involved in. Let this be a marker for you to check your own grounding when things aren't going the way they should be. Or could be, for that matter. If you're ungrounded, your work and life will be too. Reconnect with the earth. This is beyond woo, okay? And it's scientifically proven that we need this connection to function. Find your place where you can recharge and reconnect. If it isn't at home, go to where it is that will help. We need you. You, yes, you. I'm talking to you. We need you. We need what you bring to the world. We need you to be grounded. We need you to be aligned with who you are. We need you to shine that light. Because we can't. We just can't do it without you.
No, I can't forget this evening, all your faces you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. No, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrows. When I had you there, but then I let you go. And now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. Can't live if living is without you. Can't give anymore. No, I can't forget this evening, all your faces you were leaving. But I guess it's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. Can't give, I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give
Well, Jonathan, I hope you keep on giving because we can't do without you. And that amazing voice. Thank you so much for sending that in. I love this was vulnerable for you. I could feel that. It was a vulnerable moment. And I noticed the arm there towards the end. Move it if you feel it. Trust me, it helps with the notes, but do what you feel. Trust it. You're rarely wrong. Oh, without you, that was absolutely gorgeous. All right. Back to the cards. Next up, we got North Shield. Stands for wisdom and gratitude. Something new is about to reveal itself to you. Could be the results of a test you've been waiting for. Could be a love interest. Could just be a glimmer that helps explain everything that has been happening in order for you to work it out. Regardless the size of this entry to wisdom, remember to mark it in your spirit with gratitude. Sometimes, though, we get caught up in expecting or needing wisdom to come from us or to us externally, looking for it, needing it, thriving on it. forgetting that we have all the wisdom inside we need. But here's the thing, though. When it comes to everyone having innate wisdom, it doesn't mean that you have innate knowledge. And sometimes wisdom is knowing when it's time to ask for help to solve a puzzle that you have. Think about this. If you have the wisdom to show that you need the knowledge, you're actually sharing the wisdom of courage to someone who just might need to be reminded of that. Wisdom comes in many forms. It really does. Just because you're wise doesn't mean you know how to fix everything. Being wise means that you know how to ask if you don't. And not feeling ashamed for it. Because too many times, especially when we have a certain feeling, can leave us alone. How Do I Get You Alone? Miss Amelia 904, the OGGM herself of Rise Radio. and ETA 1965. Now, that extra guitar you heard in the background on that track was ETA 1965. He didn't add any vocals, so it was all Miss Amelia singing that amazing melody and doing such justice to it. You go, girl. You really go, because that is not an easy song for anyone to sing. And you did it marvelously. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Don't forget, guys, she and Absolute John will be returning tonight over on Rise Radio on Zeno.fm at 8 p.m. Eastern for Rock Rewind. And tonight they're going to be doing 50s and 60s music. And I got a surprise in that mix myself. So you get to hear the bass version of Brindle tonight. But enough said about that. Amelia, thank you so much for everything you do. Behind the scenes, in front of everybody, you really are the real spirit of what Lunaria, Carrie, and I created with Rise Radio. You are the heart and the spirit, and I am forever grateful for everything that you do. So, that said, let's get back to the reading. Next up, we got drum. And obviously, it's talking about rhythm and internal timing. This one starts off with speaking to those who've been experiencing racing heartbeats, or perhaps have been skipping a beat. If you're pushing too hard in your life because of too many obligations, you are being put on alert to pay attention to the rhythms that are present. Some of us could also use a grounding mat on our beds. This was an interesting insight that came through while I was doing this reading. I'm hearing that a few insomniacs could really benefit from this, because another aspect of the card's message is a busy mind trying to ground. If thoughts are racing about everything that's going on, it can literally be likened to a child tugging at mommy's shirt to do something and being put on hold. The earth is here for you to disengage, disconnect from the day. But when the mind is too busy, it's pushed to the side. Want a better rhythm to live by? Well, change the music. And by the way, they do sell grounding mats that are like bed sheets. And I haven't gotten one yet, but I need to invest in one so that I can ground a little bit better at the end of each day. Because sometimes my thoughts get a little too crazy. Because thank you, Nick. Thank you, nature. But it's very true. Sometimes I don't have a good lead in for this one. I kind of need a hero for it, so I'll play it.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back?
Would you cry if you saw me cry? And would you save my soul tonight?
Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this.
Now would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away.
Would you swear that you'll always be mine? Or would you lie? Would you run and hide?
Am I in too deep? haven't lost my mind. I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I would stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. I just wanna hold you. I just wanna hold you. Oh yeah. Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? But I don't care. You're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. Kiss away your pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. I can be your hero. I can kiss away your pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. You can take my breath away. I can be your hero.
Beautiful, thank you.
I Can Be Your Hero from Mish and Micah Beyond, spelled Myekah Beyond. And it's kind of funny because that's almost how I tell people how to pronounce my name. My God. Mish 968. That was incredible. Loved hearing you doing that. I love that song. It's one of those that I enjoy singing, but it's not one of my betters. So thank you for taking that on with the other Micah and making that amazing. All right, let's get back to the reading. Next up, we got Medicine Wheel. This talks about cycles and movement. Now, I could have taken a long time to explain this one because there are 4 directions in traditional medicine wheel. But since the North Shield is present in this reading today, well, we're going to focus on that because you're being put on notice that it's truly time for a change. A new beginning is in process and the puzzle pieces are coming together. Now, if you're not driving or if you want to play along, go ahead, close your eyes. Imagine that you just got a new puzzle to put together. You open the box and dump all of the pieces on the table. How does this make you feel? Overwhelmed? Confused as to where to start? Looking at too many pieces all at once and only randomly finding pieces to put together? Do you start sorting out the edge pieces and focus on the framework? Or do you start matching colors and pictures? Now, you can stay in the place where you're trying to sort all the pieces at once and just try to put the puzzle together the long way, or you sort and let wisdom guide you. Having all the pieces in front of us to look at in any situation can cause overwhelm. Stuck in old patterns that aren't working anymore and never really did in the long run. And then there are the patterns that did work, but the others were easier, so we set them aside because they may have taken a little longer. Confused? I bet you are. But that's because you're trying to work out this message with logic, and that's a trap. But for now, we could talk about the other directions, like I said before. But for now, let's just focus on the gratitude of breakthroughs. That's typically the missing puzzle piece in any situation. If you have a breakthrough, just be grateful for it. Don't try and work it out. Because as soon as you put logic into something that you just discovered, how'd I get there? You start to lose the magic that you just felt from it. But when you start showing a little bit more gratitude, well, the next message may not be the same, but it's definitely love to get used to.
And at the best bell, we set fire to the world we left far behind. All the faces blew away, lost lives explode into space. Got a message, got a sign through the wild swinging in time. So simple, it's like the sun shines down on everyone. Blackbird from the blue, I give my love to get used. Our hopes come true. You give your love to get used. And at the background, we lit a fire to the path that led to our lives. With the faces we couldn't place, X-Minds vilify space. Got a signal, got a sign from the trees we're swinging in time. So simple, it's like the sun shines down on everyone. Blackbird from the blue, I give my love to get used. Our hopes come true. You give your love to get used. Let's hang on to abandon. Let's hope we lose control. To be out in the open, baby, and let go of the rope. Nothing into nothing. Blackbird from the blue, I give my love to get used. Our hopes come true. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get
Love used from our very own Hathery, another DJ in the Rise Radio Network over on Rise Radio. That's a lot to say now. And she's got a show coming up this Friday called Voices on the Rise. It's on Zeno.fm under the Rise Radio icon. And that will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And this week she is featuring Odie1 Canody. And if you don't know who that is, you're going to want to tune in over on the radio because he is our resident classic rock, I would say icon. Because you throw him a classic rock song and he's going to rock it the way that it was meant to be rocked. Does true to everything. So check that out. And Hathery. Oh my God, Hathery. today on understanding the assignment for songs for this show. Sent from the heart. And, I was just sitting there thinking, we could literally create an entire digital album of all of the unheard songs that you send us. Because even last night, I was like, I've never heard this song before. And today, I've never heard this song before. And I love them both. And I love you singing them both. And I want them both on the loop. And guess what? Awaken. So we're gonna. This one's going on the loop too. I've got a few others in mind, but this one I'm definitely calling out because that is the kind of message when it comes to love. Give it out to get used in the way you hope that reflects who you are. Not in who you think you should be, because that's going to get trampled. Put it out the way you are. Love it. Uh-oh. I just changed reading sites. All right. Now we got Sweat Lodge for purification. All right. I'm going to make a comment real quick that the misfits of Rise Radio are going to really appreciate, okay? A dirty mind is a terrible thing to waste. Now, what do I mean by that in this particular moment? Something has become rusty and needs to be cleaned so it can shine again. A purification of sorts needs to happen. Those old thought patterns just aren't serving you anymore, and iron deposits are just growing. It's ironic because iron-rich minerals and stones are great for grounding, but if they're not cared for, they can become rusty and toxic, just like thoughts. What thoughts are hanging around that just aren't working for you anymore? What people are helping you magnify those thoughts? Actions, behaviors, attitudes. Which aligns for you if this resonates? Well, it's time to clear the air, clean the area, and get back to you. Now, in the book, it speaks about humility. I'm not going to define what that means for you, as it would be my own interpretation of what that means. You're invited to look this up on your own and see what the definition of humility sparks for you. But if you feel dull, rusted, older than you are, it's time to change that before it becomes even more toxic. And finally for today, we have the shawl. Stands for returning home. Here's an irony for you. As I was typing out the word shawl, my hand hit the N key instead of the L and typed out Sean, my birth name. Yeah, that's what it really is. Now you know. And while this isn't an invitation to return to being called that, it is for me, like you, an invitation to return to who I am. We all have the tendency to get caught up in life and forget who we are, what our purpose is, what we're doing, where we're going. And if you're away from home, as it were, it's time to return to you. I'm going to quote the book directly here for this one. If you have walked a crooked trail by falsely judging others, it is now time to come home to the loving heart and see the value in all paths and chosen lessons. Now, someone just felt a pang of guilt hearing that. Let that pass. Don't hold on to that. It won't do you any good. So you screwed up. Admit, apologize, and return back to who you really are. That's all that's needed. The rest will come back in time. And if it doesn't, well, head back to the north and be grateful for the lessons so that you can avoid it in the future. Be true to you. Your life, as it were, until it's time to go home, it really is kind of a never-ending story.
Look at what you see in the face, the mirror of your dreams.
Make believe I'm
a fantasy. Dream a dream, and what you see will be.
Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. And
Therefore, the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. For she may fade away in your hand, the birth of a new day.
rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds.
And therefore the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending
Atreyu, call my name. Oh my God. You can't hear that song without if you've ever seen the movie and like me were a kid when it came out, you can't hear that song without having some kind of flashback, some kind of memory that's attached to it. Now, if you didn't like the movie, well, then it's not for you. But how could you not? How? The wolf was meant to scare you. The swamp of sadness was supposed to make you feel, and it was one of the most incredible features of the 80s when it comes to pulling out the imagination and making you and just drawing you in. Kind of like Sparkling She-Wolf, one of my besties and my beta over in the Wolf's Den. And D sings with 3 Z's teaming up, and the harmonies on that were just perfect. Oh my God. And that's a difficult harmony jump to do in the chorus. So kudos on that jump, because that's not an easy one to do. I love that. Both of you, both D's, you sounded 100% incredible. I love that. And I'm gonna have to call Awaken on that too, because that's just one of those feel-good songs that this loop needs over on Rise Awakenings. So guys, that's my show today. You see over here, if you are interested in working with me with a one-on-one session of a reading, they're very similar to what you heard today, where I dig deep and help you discover what it is you need to dust off, clean up, rearrange, rethink, so that you can get to where you want to go. And right over here is the link to my Evolve and Emerge group over on Facebook, where I talk about things a little bit sooner, throw things out that I don't normally talk about here first. And if you haven't grabbed my Untriggered book yet, I'm going to pop that into the scene real quick. So if you're interested, that's a direct link over to Amazon. and it's still available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover. And if you're watching this and you grab that book, let me know that you grabbed it in any version, and I've got a free reading for you just waiting. All you got to do is grab the book, and if you grab the hardcover, I'll give you a 20-minute reading 50% off. So that's it's a total of $100 for free just for getting the book. All right, so keep that in mind. I hope that everyone has an amazing day. I'm going to be back here tomorrow with Reverend Diane for Phoenix Talks. Tomorrow night, sorry I didn't get a promo out this week, but tomorrow night we're going to be talking about grief with gratitude. So there's a theme this week for gratitude that seems to be going on. And that this was a viewer and friend suggestion from Hildy. You might know her in the Rise chat as Ginger. So tune in and check that out and see where the conversation goes for that. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it's as amazing as you guys are, whether you believe it or not. Excuse me. And I'm going to close up the show today with a Dirty Dancing classic with Miss Jeeba75. I joined her on She's Like the Wind. So love yourselves. I love you. Keep going. And I will see you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hi.
It's quite a long intro to this one.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
She's like the wind through my tree. She writes the night next to me. She leaves me the moonlight,
only to burn me with the sun. She's taking my heart, but she doesn't know what she's done.
Feel her breath on my face, her body close to me. Can look in her eyes.
She's out of my league. Just a fool to believe I have anything she needs. She's like the wind.
I look in the mirror and all I see is a young woman with only a dream.
Am I just fooling myself that she'll stop the pain? Living without her, I go insane. Feeling breath on my face, her body close to me. Can't look in her eyes. She's out of my league.
Just a fool to believe I have anything she needs.
She's like the wind. Oh, I feel your breath on my face, your body close to me. I can't look in your eyes. You're out of my league.
Just a fool to believe.
Just a fool to believe.
She's like the wind.
Best film ever.
Yeah.
I thought it was over.